Okay, so we've written 60 lines of code for our style, and so far we've written 54 lines of HTML, so that's quite a lot. Learned a lot of HTML elements and CSS selectors, and this is the document we have. So we'll be looking at central aligning this document, and we'll be doing a bit of refactoring in this lesson. So what we want to do is take every content within body and put it in a container, and then we could align that container to the center. Okay, so to do this, we'll use a div since we're styling stuff here. So we could say div ID, and we'll give it a container as the name of the ID. Okay, so we can close our ID by going down here just above body. Okay, right click and close it. Select everything within our div and hit your tab key so it's nicely indented and neat. Okay, so once we've done this, we can go back into our browser and reset, and we could see our style has gone a little bit funny. And the reason basically is within body, the first child has changed. It is now a container. And you can see up here, we've done quite a few things by saying first child of body. So we need a bit of refactoring. The first child of body needs to be the footer. So what we can do is change body to hashtag container. Okay, so that way we target the first child of container. Okay, so that's looking good. So if we copy this, we can replace a couple of occurrences of body. So we can replace this here, and we can replace this also. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can save our work, okay, and go into our browser. Go into our browser and reset or refresh, and we can see our style is back as it was before. Right, so let's go into our style. We want to actually see exactly what's happening with our container, and we'll use our old trick of drawing a border around our container. This just allows us to see what space the container is using up. So we say border red and we say dotted. That can also be solid, by the way. So if we reset, we can see our border takes up the entire screen, okay, horizontally. So we want to give our container a width, okay? So this will help us in centering it. So we say width of our container should be 570 pixels, okay? Let's save this and then come back here, and we can see it's looking better. It seems like the footer is off our screen. It is there. It is hidden down there somewhere. We can go into our HTML file, and we can delete just a little bit of our paragraph. This is just so we can see everything within one page. So if I come and I reset, I can see everything is within the page now. So that's fine. So our next task is to move this box to the center of our screen. Right, so if we go into our CSS, in CSS, there isn't a margin center, but there is a way of achieving the same end goal. So what we would do here, we'll say margin left, and we'll say margin left is auto, and then we'll say margin right, and we'll also give it auto. So CSS will basically center this document. We'll use this especially when there's a width given, okay? So once we've done that, we can see our document is now centered. Okay, so we could get rid of our border. It served this purpose. So this is how we center things, left and right, auto for margin. And this is our document. So our document, I believe, is finished. We've done our job. We've learned a lot. We've learned a lot of HTML elements and CSS selectors, and everything looks perfect. So congratulations. You've written a lot of code here which you can revise, and up here as well. I think this concludes this project, project A. So don't save. So there's a few other templates here that we could learn from. We haven't done anything to do with images. This is a very simple one, maybe too simple for a project. There's more challenging ones down here. So we'll pick one of these projects. This one looks good. A lot of columns. That's quite interesting. So we'll choose one of these. Whichever one we choose, we'll definitely have an image, so we could work with images. So we'll end this project here, and I'll see you in project B.